Why are you so shaky?
I'm not shaking from my voice now.
Look at your arm. It's trembling. You have anything illegal in the car?
No.
You got anything illegal on you?
Welcome back to the Civil Rights Lawyer channel. One of the unique things about my channel is that it can be interactive. You learn from me, and also I do learn from you. And this is a West Virginia case, body cam footage of a traffic stop and warrantless arrest. The guy in the video wants to file a lawsuit. Here, I have a focus group with literally thousands of eyes. So you tell me, what do you think? Does he have a case in your opinion? Watch the footage with me. I'll point out some things that pop out at me, and you do the same in the comments. And no ego here. I'm pretty well versed in the law, but that's just a small part of civil rights litigation. Mostly, we deal with facts. What are the facts? I miss things all the time that people in the audience point out. Additionally, an important part of the decision of whether or not to file these lawsuits is whether the facts and the footage appeal to normal people who watch it. And I'd like to know how this footage makes you feel. Was this right or wrong? Okay, let's go through it. This happened on August 23rd of 2021 in Martinsburg, West Virginia, which is up in the eastern panhandle. And this guy, DJ Beard, who was the driver, he went to a store driving this little sort of a farm car that had a dad registration sticker. And he gets pulled over by a City of Martinsburg Police Department officer named Daniel Smith. The encounter took place in a parking lot of a store. Okay, first let's start with Patrolman Smith's police report. His own words. At approximately 11:30 hours, I observed a purple Chevy Metro bearing West Virginia plates driving down the 1000 block of Foxcroft Avenue without a motor vehicle inspection. By the time I was able to catch up to the vehicle and initiate my emergency lights and sirens, we were pulling into the parking lot of Mattress Warehouse, which is the 800 block of Foxcroft.
How far is this light on?
That's Chevy Metro.
Patrolman Smith continues in his report. Upon approaching the vehicle and speaking with the driver, later identified as Mr. Dale Bernard Beard Jr., he was extremely shaky when asked to present his ID and registration card to me, so I asked him to step out of his vehicle. So take a look at the footage and see if that matches what you see in the video.
Hello, I'm Officer Smith. I stopped you today, man. You got no inspection sticker on your car.
Yeah, I know. We're working on it.
Okay.
Hear the exhaust?
I do. I got you. You got your license, your registration? Why are you so shaky?
I'm not shaking from my voice now.
Look at your arm. It's trembling. You have anything illegal in the car?
No. You got anything illegal on you?
You have registration, insurance on the car?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I need to see
just run
those.
it because I don't think it's in here. So, I mean, we can check.
Martinsburg, does the county have a canine working today? Hey, I'm going to tell you what. Mr. Beard, go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Did I commit a crime?
Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Patrolman Smith then wrote, Mr. Beard refused to exit the vehicle and told me he did not commit a crime and would not exit the vehicle. I then opened his door and told him to exit the vehicle, and he was yet again resisting to exit the vehicle. I then grabbed him and assisted him out of the car and placed him under arrest for obstructing. I then called for a canine and county unit, and his partner came to my stop and did a canine sniff of the vehicle. Watching the body cam footage, do you think that that is what actually happened? Let me rewind it just a little bit.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. Mr. Beard, go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Did I commit a crime?
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. Martinsburg, send me another unit. He's refusing to step out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest for obstructing.
Excuse me?
You're under arrest for obstructing. I told you to step out of the car. I told you once.
What crime did I commit?
You don't have to commit a crime for me to have you step out of the car. Give me your other hand.
Hold on, let me put
Give me your other hand.
What are you doing? You can't just...
Give me your other hand. If you're videotaping, that's fine. I'm videotaping too, man. When I asked you to step out of the car, you're required by law to step out of the vehicle.
If
when
I
asked by
committed a crime.
Negative.
I asked what crime I committed. I'm not allowed to ask what crime I committed.
I told you I stopped you for dead inspection. Well, no inspection, actually.
That's not to pull somebody out of the car with.
You're acting very nervous. You're shaky. It's for my officer's safety. That's why I had you step out of the vehicle.
At all. I got a very hurt horse that I'm getting ready to go take care
Martinsburg,
of.
I'm 95 with him.
This is crazy.
You have any weapons on you?
No, I have no weapons. Just my penknife.
Yeah, I'm scared. Look, man, you turned this into something it didn't need to be, man. All I was doing was asking for your
And I'm
registration
just asking. I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I have nothing to hide at all.
All right, well, I told you what's going on. I stopped for inspection sticker.
And that's, I understand
when I ask
that.
you to
And
step
I'm
out of the car,
totally
you
okay
have to step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You have to step out of the car.
I disagree, but...
I know you may disagree, but that's the law. You get what I'm saying? Spread your feet.
Okay.
All right.
I'd say that's what crime I committed. That was all.
I can have anybody I want step out of the vehicle. Okay, I'm not doing this
I
with
don't
you.
think that's true, but...
Okay, well, this is my lieutenant. You feel free to ask him any questions you feel you need to.
I'd say that's what crime I committed. Taking out the car, that was all. I had another case law that said not, but that's all I was asking as well. I was asking you to step out of the car for,
All right.
I just put out a case, I'll see you.
for that. Nothing wrong.
Move it out your way.
All right, buddy. Walk back to my car.
I mean, you're really going to arrest me for this?
I am.
I got to take care of 60 animals here.
Go ahead.
I'm on my way there.
Well, then I guess you should have thought about being a little different. Now, I'm asking one more time. Is there anything illegal in the car?
There's nothing illegal in the car.
Okay. All right. Go and put your other foot in
nothing
there.
illegal.
All right. I'm going to take your sunglasses, too. I'll put them with all your belongings, okay?
Man, I got to take care of these animals, bud.
All right.
Tracy Beard. Oh, is this DJ Beard?
Yes. His ID's up there. I think that's him. He gave me his license. Well, see, he was shaking horrible. So I was like, anything illegal in the car? I said, do you have anything illegal on you? And I was like, okay. I don't know what I did with his license. Yeah, we're good now. I gotta fix my handcuffs now.
Not sure.
I gotta fix this other side. Alright. What's that? Oh, close them. I thought you said open them.
All right, continuing with the police report, the canine alerted to the vehicle and a search was done. We located a backpack full of prescription pill bottles, a baggie of marijuana tar, and a small container with a white powdery substance appearing to be possible cocaine.
Temple.
Hey, 74, we checked him earlier. Watch for 39, but it's going to be 29 negative.
10-4. I'm guessing that was a positive alert. I'm guessing. Good alert.
So don't get positive.
I saw him tap up there, but there's nothing illegal. I've never done drugs in my life. So, nah.
Now, the gun pills, there was.
No, there's definitely not.
Martinsburg positive canine alert on the vehicle. We're going to be doing a search. All right.
What's his name?
DJ Beard. Dale Jr. Dale Beard Jr. I know we're all recording. His phone is still recording too. I never stopped it. He was recording it.
See one of these little shit boxes for oil?
I can't tell what that is. I'll hold on to that.
I'm sorry, Bob. Check schedule.
Open container. You can't get it open.
Back and forth there, I'll be checking myself.
I'm looking for like an emergency latch to open up the trunk.
Wait a minute, sir. Good. I had a two-vehicle accident, 800.
What'd you arrest him for? So I said, step out of the car. I didn't commit a crime. I don't need to step out. Step out of the car. I don't need to step out. Okay, you're under arrest. So, obstructing.
Whoa, 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 wait just a minute. Is that right, what he's telling his supervisor? Is that how it happened? Let's watch it again.
Martin, send me another unit. He's refusing to step out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest for obstructing.
Excuse me?
You're under arrest for obstructing. I told you to step out of the car. I told you once.
What crime did I commit?
You don't have to commit a crime for me to have you step out of the car.
Nope, I didn't hear him once say that he was refusing to step out of the car. He was merely questioning the officer's authority to make him get out of the car and also to open his car door, but he never refused.
Alright, so it looks like you have THC wax and some sort of unknown white powder. So you could probably charge him with that. Possession of marijuana.
Okay.
I'm going to call somebody from the task force, see if they'll come down and test that white powder.
Okay.
And you can take us to the obstruction.
Say charge what it looks like.
Yeah.
If he wants to fight in court, then.
Right.
Let me get a bag. Are you having them come down right now to do it?
I'm going to call them, see if they're available.
Okay.
Come on, brother, don't arrest me for this.
It's too late for that, buddy.
That's trazodone.
Pull up that bottle. Is that thing confined space?
Yes, sir.
They're going to meet you on the station.
Okay.
Let's process some of the obstructing and the marijuana for now. See what the actual powder is. I'm sure it'll come back all over it.
All right.
Smith,
Yes, sir.
can you put my phone and wallet in the car, please?
I have it. It's right there.
I know, I want it in the car.
It's getting towed.
39.
Oh.
Yep. So,
My wife can't get it?
nope. Unless she can, it ain't gonna work. Les is already in route. It's getting towed.
What?
Once I've told you to step out of the vehicle and you're not stepping out, yep, I can. I only have to tell you to get out of the car one time. If you refuse one time, I have every right to take you out of the vehicle. Pennsylvania versus Men's is the federal case law, if you want to research it.
I'm not arguing with you. But
No, I got you. I'm just saying.
I mean,
No, I got you.
research said differently.
Well, I don't know what your research is telling you, but that's federal case law, man. All right, man. Right through that door.
And here's how the police report ends. I'll put the entire thing up on the blog post, link in the first comment. Upon arrival back to station, the task force was able to come and field test the white powdery substance for me. Their results came back inconclusive, but did indicate to me that it tested negative for a fake narcotic substance. I will be sending the white powdery substance to the West Virginia State Police Forensic Lab for further analysis. The white powdery substance weighed in at approximately 24 grams. The task force did have to pour some of the powdery substance into a clear bag for testing. Mr. Beard has been charged with obstructing, possession of marijuana, possession with intent to distribute cocaine. Nothing further to report. Patrolman D. Smith. The only problem was there were no drugs in that car. So he was arrested and charged with basically dealing drugs when all of the reports come back completely negative. Yet this man was prosecuted following his warrantless arrest, and eventually all of the charges were dropped once the State Police Forensics Lab said that none of this is illegal drugs. I think what we see here is a bogus obstruction arrest used as a Trojan horse to perform a misguided and hunch-based drug investigation. The reasonable suspicion for the stop was a missing or expired inspection sticker. Then, using the claim that Mr. Beard was supposedly shaking, which I didn't observe in the video, he was asked to get out of the car pretty much instantaneously. But if you watch the footage again, you'll see that Officer Smith called for a drug dog even before getting Mr. Beard out of the car. Thus, he appears to have ordered him out of the car pursuant to a drug investigation, rather than for some officer safety reason pursuant to just a routine traffic stop. The biggest problem was that Mr. Beard was pretty much immediately placed under arrest, so we don't even get to the usual question of whether the officer is unreasonably delaying a traffic stop for a drug investigation. We just have an immediate warrantless arrest, and that requires probable cause that some crime was committed. Here, that supposed probable cause was obstruction for allegedly refusing to get out of the car. The officer was correct that the Supreme Court case Pennsylvania v. Mims authorizes officers to order drivers out of their vehicle during a traffic stop, but that's probably irrelevant here because the driver never actually refused. He merely questioned the officer. He was hardly even given a chance. Then the officer lied to his supervisor, telling him that Mr. Beard expressly and verbally refused to get out, but he didn't. This appeared to be retaliation for Mr. Beard expressing criticism of the officer. When he asked him if anything illegal was in the car, Mr. Beard asked that question right back to the officer. Additionally, the officer admits to his buddies that Mr. Beard had been recording him. This is really nothing more than your usual retaliatory arrest under the guise of the vague obstruction statute. Fortunately, this was caught on video. Thus, the prosecutors could view the evidence and see clearly that Mr. Beard did not refuse to exit his vehicle. And about the allegation of Mr. Beard shaking, even assuming that he was shaking, there's a Sixth Circuit case saying that shaking itself, they've held many times, cannot be used as reasonable suspicion for further detention by police officers during a traffic stop because everyone expresses their nerves in different ways. Also, and more importantly, there's a Fourth Circuit case, which is the controlling law for this incident, that says that police officers can open a car door where the tint is so dark that he can't see the occupants of the vehicle for officer safety reasons. But as you can see here, there was no dark tint. There was no tint issue at all. Thus, there was no valid reason for this police officer to open Mr. Beard's door, and Mr. Beard was correct about that. So I think there's a false arrest here in violation of the Fourth Amendment because Mr. Beard did not commit obstruction, which is why the charges were dropped. And then there's a violation for malicious prosecution as well for trumping up drug charges based on perfectly legal substances that they found in the vehicle just in retaliation. But I'd like to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Should I file a lawsuit here? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it.